Do you have a framework or methodology that you use when you personally have to make a tough choice, whether it's about investing in something or hiring or firing an executive? How do you think through a difficult choice?
I'm an engineer by background, so therefore, typical math and objective data and all of that does play a significant role. So I would start with what are the objectives one is trying to achieve. And those objectives have to be broad enough to actually gravitate up to, does it match the purpose of the company? Does it match the values of the company? Does it match the culture and behavior you're trying to drive? And those become overarching principles of any decision that you take. And then on the specific decision, I would start with making sure that as much data as possible can be pulled together. The chances are no single individual has enough data. So are you able to get data from your team and from other people? These days, the kind of data that you should look for are not just within the company, but outside the company as well. So an ecosystem of partners, people you trust, and collect that data. And then have a debate. Because never ever is it an obvious choice. It's never an obvious choice. It's actually choice one, choice two, choice three. Pros and cons, pros and cons, pros and cons. And you got to weigh that. And that's where values and culture and purpose plays a big role. Because some are very sharply aligned to your culture. I'll give you, and values. One of them, for example, when confronted with a decision that tells you that if you take path A, the client would be delighted. It may not be that great for you, but you know your client is going to be delighted. Path B, the client might not be that thrilled. It'll be okay, but it's certainly good for you. We are very clear. Our North Star is do what's right for the client. Invariably, our view is that actually comes to pay back for us in a positive way, in a long-term sustainable relationship with the client, doing the right thing, and building long-term relationships with our clients and business with our clients. So again, decision-making, group rather than single, diverse and inclusive rather than keeping out data that otherwise you would not get, not just within the company, but ecosystem, and then being objective. And once you decide, staying true to the course, and being very honest and transparent, which is the other thing that's important.